Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives Podcast. I'm your host Delano and I help creative entrepreneurs increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. So, in last week's episode, we spoke about not needing a large audience, right, in order to be successful. And the key takeaway for that episode is that it's not that you don't want to have a large audience, but you want to build that audience, right? You want to start small and then you work your way up to having a large audience. And the main reason for that is on a small audience, you want to perfect your message, you want to perfect your delivery, and then you want to learn the language of your ideal customers so that you're able to craft the right message to put out there to attract your ideal customers whenever you're trying to scale. All right. That is what makes it more effective, and that is what builds up on your reputation. All right. Because as you're putting out content and as you're growing your business, you are appealing and you are engaging with the right people, and they start to love what you're putting out because you're speaking their language. All right. So that is the main reason and approach for us to start small. And that's what we recommend our clients to do too. Even if you're existing, you have an audience already, but we help you to do a research so that you can leverage those customers and get user generated content to put out to attract new customers. All right. So that is that. Now, in this week's episode, I want to focus on the beliefs and values that we have behind the R4 framework. All right. So, with the Rebel Growth System, our main aim is to help you to increase your revenue, but our strategy and our methodology is rooted in the R4 framework where we help you to build your reputation, we help you to build your retention and referrals, and we help you to build reach and retargeting, right? We believe that every business that wants to grow and be, unlock their potential need to be working on these four growth pillars, all right? And that's what we call them. We call them growth pillars, right? And it starts with reputation right at the base. And reputation for us is, in general, how your business looks and feels as it relates to the service that it delivers, all right? So, yes, you have your reviews, you reply to your reviews, you make sure that you give superior experience. You also make sure that you're quick to respond to inquiries and even to support your clients. All right. So, basically, in short, reputation is just how you take care of your prospects and your clients to make sure that they're getting the best value from you at all times, right? And we make sure that you have an automated system to help you to feed into that growth pillar, make sure that your reputation is always on point, that you over deliver, right? One of the ways is like we have a fast five um, workflow where as soon as a person reaches out to you, within the first 5 minutes, we're communicating with them and getting them to take the next action, right? That way, you seem reactive rather than, you know, you're actually doing something and helping your customers the moment they reach out, right? No delays, no waiting, right? Um, and then that moves to the next pillar, which is retention and referrals, right? When you have a good reputation, you start to attract more people and your conversion rate is better, right? Now that you have customers coming in, you want to make sure that you're retaining them and you're getting them to give you referrals, advocates, become advocates for your business. And that's one of the things that we believe in. Like referrals and retention is the lifeblood of any business. Just by improving your retention by 5%, you can increase your revenue by 75%, right? So that is why for us, it is so important for our clients and any business out there to really have a referral or a retention system that is helping them to grow and increase their revenue, right? Because a lot of times there is so much potential in the list or in the customer base that you already have that you're just not tapping into. And retention is the way to do that. All right. So that's what we believe when it comes to retention and referrals. And we just have a system that makes it so easy to make sure that your business is doing all of these things on autopilot to get your customers to stay with you, do business with you more. And guess what? We're automatically getting them to feed right back into reputation because that is how you increase your conversion rate and organically expand your reach, right? Which reaches right into the next point, which is reach. The third growth pillar, you getting in front of and reaching to your ideal customers, right? So the first way we love is the word of mouth and the advocacy and the referrals and getting your best customers to stay with you. But we also use your reputation that is being leveraged so that you can get more eyeballs on Google, for example, right? And then we use these user generated content to help to craft content that you can put out there to attract your ideal customers, right? Plus, we use strategies to expand your reach in such a way where you're dealing with people via segments in your local area rather than competing with your competition that has a way bigger capital or budget and able to spend millions per month, but there is a way where you are able to build your own audience, your own marketing channel, and then tap into that again and again and again and get them to take action and build a habit of repeat business, of advocacy. And then once a habit is built, then you can move to another section or a quadrant of people and then get them to that level while you have the others doing what you've you know taught them to do to become an habit supporting your business. All right. And this is not you being like controlling or using psychology on people. Really, what it is all about is giving value to your customers and opening the floor, right, to give even more value, right? To make, for example, if you're selling burgers, when you upsell the fries and you upsell a salad, that's you giving a better experience. It's not just taking more money, right? It's also adding more value and giving a better experience. So we do all of this to make sure that you're reaching your audience. You're reaching them in such a way that, again, we're leveraging each and every one of the growth pillars and feeding it into the next. With reputation and retention, we maximize reach and make it super easy, even when you start doing paid ads, to increase your conversion rate because your reputation, your social proof is so prolific that you're getting great conversion rates and your retention or your advocacy is so good that for every client that comes in, you're getting them to refer 3 or 4 persons into your business. How awesome is that? Which expands your reach, right? And then last but not least is retargeting, right? This is where we see a lot of businesses fall short. They feel like it's salesy or it's sleazy to be reaching out to their prospects, and their customers frequently, when really and truly that is a necessity in order to be top of mind. What is important is the type of messages that you send out. You want to make sure that it's genuine, it's connecting with people, right? And it's not selling all the time or giving coupons and discount, right? You want to not be in selling mode all the time. You want to just be reaching out and building genuine connections with your customers, with your prospects, right? And that is where we come up with the business generating messages that you can send on a weekly basis to your customers and your prospects without feeling sleazy, all right, or salesy, right? We know what it is like to be sold at again and again and over. I bet you do too, right? And what we need to do is actually use that knowledge of what we don't want to happen and then craft the messages that we would want to get, all right? And make sure that our customers are getting the very best from us at all times, all right? So, and just to give a quick example of this, instead of sending a coupon every single week, we send a coupon once a month. Then another week, we're sending a welcome invitation to a live event at a restaurant, for example. Or if you're a spa, we're reminding people, hey, you've had a stressful week and we want to wish for you a great weekend. All right. So that you're recharged and energized for the week coming up. Just a simple, hey, I remember you. Because when we do that, the retargeting, what it does is it keeps us at top of mind. One thing that we believe is that when you're doing business, you're competing not just with your direct competitors, but with everything that is vying for the attention of your prospects, right? And that is why you want to make sure that you're playing your part in making your business known and top of mind in your customer's mind and your prospect's mind. All right. And that's it. That's it. I mean, that's the R4 framework is super simple. There's a lot of things going on, but what we've done is we've curated all the top things that you need to be hitting in each of these sections, and then we automate it through the Rebel Growth system so that you can have a sales and marketing system that is not only generating you sales, but it is feeding into these growth pillars to make it seamless and effective for you to grow your business. Right? So I hope you found this episode insightful. You got some ideas. If you aren't feeding any of these growth pillars in your business, you should start now. All right. Your reputation, no matter what kind of business it is, you want to work on that. And it's not just reviews. Your retention and referral, if you don't have a referral system, if you don't have a way for your customers who love what you're doing to advocate for you, put something in place. You never know, right? What growth you can get from that. And just from my quick stat example, just a 5% increase in retention can increase your revenue by 75%, up to 75%, all right? And beyond. Your reach, you should start organic and then you expand, leveraging your best customers, all right? Let them spread the word and then you spread the word. Reinvest and spread the word using user generated content to increase your conversions and speak the language of your prospects better. All right, so you can attract them more. And in retargeting, people come into your world, they're not going to buy at the same time, right? So you want to make sure that you're constantly touching base with them, educating, nurturing them, and making sure that whenever they are ready, you are top of mind. And to do that, you have the balance of not selling all the time, but sending business generating messages that not only generate business, but builds a connection between you and your prospects. All right. So again, thank you so much for making it to this week episode. We will be like super busy this week. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we will be doing personal growth training. Well, personal growth, but we constantly improve ourselves. We constantly take trainings. So for these 3 days, we're going to do some intensive training to really hone in on our skills and skill sets, and we're going to be busy as a result. But as though everything is, we keep on top of all the things that we're doing to make sure that everything is on track. So this was done today live, but everything else will be scheduled out. But that's how we roll. You know, we have to multitask and be able to do things. But with me, I like to be a man of my words and keep to schedule no matter what. All right. So hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, if you have anything, you can always check out delanowallace.com. Super easy. That's my name, right? delanowallace.com. You can go there. You can check out the podcast. You can leave uh, any topic that you'd like us to discuss on the podcast or anything like that. And then we can, let you know when we're talking about that so you can tune in. So thank you so much for making it. Hope you guys have a great week, start of October, and a good ending to this quarter. Q4 is right upon it. Well, we're in it right now. So to your success, anything that you've planned out for this quarter, hope you achieve it, and hope I can help you in that in any way um, possible. All right. So again, thank you so much, and do enjoy your week. Delano signing out.